What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode today. In this episode we're going to be removing the ACD subframe. I might have to drop the front subframe first, depends if it's getting in the way or not. If it's not, I can leave it on there. If it is, we're going to have to drop it, then we're going to have to take the ACD off. So yeah, we're going to go now, take the pin out of the ACD. So we'll need a slide hammer for that. We'll take that out and then we can look at dropping the ACD and disconnect the lines. Right guys, to remove your pin from your ACD or non-ACD, it's an M8 by a 125 thread. So all you'll do, wind it in there a bit. And then you'll get your slide hammer. And it should just pop out. So here it is. All do, clean it up now, put it, bag it up, label it, and we'll keep this with the ACD. So to remove the coolant overflow tank for me, guys, it is a 10mm bolt. You gotta invest in that JD Customs titanium hardware, haven't you? Still got some coolant left in mine, guys. So I've got a bucket at the bottom to catch everything for me. Just to show you all, guys, so for the coolant overflow, mine is run along here. This bracket is for the Voltec lip underneath, so you probably won't have that on yours. But I've run it along here, so it will shoot out the back if it does overflow, and it won't hit the front tires or nothing like that. So I've run it that way. So we just gotta cut the cable ties, the 3 of them, and then we can take it out from the top then. So that's that out for us. I've still got a little bit of coolant left in mine, so that's the drain. Right, I've banged this one off, guys. I found one that size, but I couldn't find one for this size that I had to hand. So what I did, I used a heat shrink, heated it up, and then you can just squish the end together. Nice one, and then it causes like a seal there. So you can do that in a pinch. So it's not a bad idea if you just want to block out, stop the oil or whatever coming out. So I've done that now. Then I'm going to look at now removing the AC lines. That's if I don't need to get all the way down the bottom down there. If I do, then I'll probably leave it until I've got to do the power steering rack. So I've got my slide hammer now to remove the pin for the ACD. So I've got that ready. So I can take the pin out and then I can drop the ACD, and then I'm probably going to look at either removing the steering rack first or after. But you'll know in the next coming videos anyways. So we'll go around with the tip now. So for the steering line, this is going to leak everywhere, guys, so make sure you've got a bucket underneath. Right guys, if you're like me, which most of you probably will be, you're going to have to remove this bracket that was holding your OEM inlet manifold off, on, sorry. I need to remove this out of the way so I can get to the 2 top bolts on the ACD, and then we've got 3 underneath, and then on mine I've got a line there that I need to take off, so I can then I can drop the ACD then. So we're going to remove this now because we no longer need it, and then we can start taking the ACD apart. Right, I'll show you the 2 bolts guys. So we need to take these 2 bolts out from the top. You have to take that feed line off, and then underneath I'll show you there'll be 3 bolts. So if you look, you see them 3 red bolts, them 3 are to come out, and then we can wiggle it away from the gearbox and it should drop out. Bolts at the top guys are 2 17mm. Take them off. Sorry about all the noise guys with the shutters, it's quite windy up here today. A 22mm guys. Got a drain bucket there just in case. There's a tiny bit of screw at the top. So I'm trying to get up now as best as I can before I drop it. I don't want to really drop it on my face. So when you put it back in, don't put it in all the way so the hole is actually in there because it will just leak. So I'm hoping a couple of threads and it won't leak. So right, what we're going to do, we're going to do the 3 on the bottom and then we're going to get ready to pull it out. By you. So I'm gonna take that one out because I thought it was already out. So I'm gonna take that one out and then it should pop out. So take this one off and then I can take that out and then it'll come out. we're going to do now, we're going to look at tagging all these up, put them in the correct bag, ready for zinc plating, and we're going to put them in on a spreadsheet then, so we'll know which bolts go where and what they're for. So yeah, so what we're going to do now, we'll move the ACD back, put it in a box, wrap it up ready. Guys, if you are going to drain your AC like I am, please have a fan on, plenty of ventilation, and if you're like me, I've got a vented mask, so mine will pump the air in for me. So you press a button, you feed it through the filters and all that. But yeah, wear a mask, because I have read it's meant to be quite toxic for you, so make sure you're well ventilated. Drain 101. some plugs. So you'll have this one is for the alternator, this one is also for the alternator, and then this one is for the alternator, but it's connected to the pulley. So you'd have to undo that bolt from the pulley and then unclip this. So you push that in, that little clip in there, you push that in and you can pull it out. So that's that attached to that. So then we can start removing little bits of wiring by here. Then we got the oil cooler to remove shifter cables. Right guys, I think we're actually going to call it there for tonight. We've achieved a lot on the car tonight, a lot more than what I expected to achieve. So we got the AC off, we got the ACD off, we got the front core off, a lot of the wiring is off. So we haven't really got much more to do. A little bit more of the wiring to come out, and we got the shifter cables for the gearbox, we got the oil cooler to come off. Then I'll have to double check, but I don't think really we got much more to come off. So it's coming along quick, a lot better than what I thought really. Big thing we're going to be changing is the front by here. So I have been looking online and I've seen Hodgman Fabrications in, I believe he's in America or Canada, one or the other. He does a quick release bottom end. So that's something I'm going to be looking at doing, as well as converting the front, the top. So I'm going to leave the top OEM, but we're going to drill out the spot welds, and we're actually going to be putting in 2 bolts in each side. So we can actually remove the whole front end in one. That's the idea I have in my head. I need to do a bit more research on it, see if it's possible, but I'm hoping it is. So I'll speak to a few fabricators now. Hopefully it's doable. And if it is, that'd be great. If we ever come to removing the engine in the future, we can just take the whole front end off in one, and then we can pull the engine forward instead of trying to go from the bottom or trying to bring it up from the top. So escalated very far, to say the least. It's meant to be a little clean up on the underneath at the back where the control arms are, just a little bit rusted there. That was the main plan, was just to clean that, but it's got way out of control, which it's a bit of a good thing, because now I can do it all at once instead of doing the underneath by leaving the engine and everything in and only doing half a job in my eyes, which I don't see the point of doing it. So I'd rather get the engine all out, gearbox out the lot, then we can do what we need to with the engine bay. I'm thinking of smoothing it out, getting rid of some holes that we don't need, and then painting it. I'm still undecided on a colour. I do like the black, I really like the black, so I don't know whether to try and find like an OEM colourish black, something that's a bit different, not just a plain black like you normally see on these JDM cars. So we're going to have a look more into that. We got a bit of welding to do, which I'm no welder, so my friend is going to come and do it for me. The captive nut, we've got to weld that up, so he's going to cut the box section out of the rail, weld it all back in for me and smooth it all out, then he'll go to the body shop to get painted, and you'll never know it's been cut apart from watching this video, so you'll know. But yeah, we got nothing much to do. So I just want to thank you all again for coming. I appreciate you taking the time out of the day to watch the videos, and if there's anything you could let me know that I'm missing or if I need to improve on, please write in the comments, guys. I'll try my best to get back to everyone. And thank you. See you in the next one.